Are we here? Are we back? Are we going? I think we are. I think stuff's going on, which is great. Boom. I also have a controller now today, so things are better. God, I don't even remember all of what I was doing last time in the game. So let's see what happens. Oh yeah, I just beat Pauline. I think? Yeah. Okay, the World 7 War Pipe's out of service. Oh no. Yeah, that makes sense. Of course. Oh, that's so dumb. I love it. Pauline, what are you gonna do? What connections do you have? Why are we in an alley? What do you mean, space? Why are we going to space? What? So many things happen so quickly, and I haven't played this ROM hack in a minute. Oh god. What up, y'all? I just decided to jump on and play some Super Mariomon because because I have today off for rehearsal, so I might as well just do things that are fun, like play games. And I don't... So you're going up to the Comet Observatory. Don't worry about the edge of the road. You should fly up before you fall off. That's not reassuring at all. Banana peeling? I get a Mario Kart! I get a Mario Kart. Wait, does that mean that I'm not running around? What up, Kyle? Does that mean I'm not... my bike isn't a Yoshi anymore? Because that was one of my favorite little reskin things about this. Do I actually get a minigame where I get to race? Because that would be cool. No, it looks like it's just a cutscene. That's fine. That's okay. I get it. But now I'm in space. Bowser just gets to follow us up here. Luigi, you really need to get everything together, because helping out Bowser to get the Power Stars is a terrible choice. Silver Stars. Oh, we're doing Super Mario Galaxy stuff. Okay, that makes sense. Super Mario Galaxy, one of the Mario games that I barely played. 5 silver stars, get back here to make it into a warp star that shoots you up to the top of the spire where I can fight you. Oh, the little star guys are here. I enjoy that. Sure planet to go to, I'll go to the other one. Well, I've gotta go to the red one. I'm Mario. I also have to remember to use the D-pad on my controller rather than the analog stick. Yeah, I have to go this way, because it's red, like Mario. Because that's how I make choices. What blue friend? Is it just a random blue toad? You know how many random toads there are? Hey, it's Photo! Oh, and I'm getting a proposal for a fantasy football trade. I'm absolutely not gonna give up Jackson Smith and Jigba. I'm not gonna do it. I love you, my friend, but no. In fact, you're on here. You might be here right now for all I know. Oh, thank you. Sorry, I'm doing 10 million things at once and completely ignoring to look right at the chat. What's up, y'all? That sucks. I'm very sorry about that. I don't think I've had a bike in years. Something about living in a walkable city with a bunch of hills. Eh. Let's see, what was I doing? 10 million things at once. That's what I was doing. Because the ADHD is strong. But no, good God, my friend. AKA Redneck Demon Slayer. I'm not gonna trade away my best wide receiver in fantasy football. I wonder if he'd be fine with me just saying his real name. Probably not. But I did it anyway. Ooh! It's a Freezy! Oh, we're up in space! So I'll probably get a bunch of ice types now. That's cool. And I forgot to heal. Oh, I was never really given a chance to heal, was I? Except for right at town, where I was. That would have been smart to do, and I didn't. That's just where we're at. And usually how I play games. It's just, oh, you know what I should do? Is the exact wrong thing, because I'm impatient. I mean, that's always the hope. Usually... I'm not going to make blanket statements like that. But, you know, it's really the only thing to hope when something is stolen from you, is that that person really did actually need it, and didn't grab it just like all of us did in the 90s and early 2000s, just kind of stealing stuff because it was there. Let's use this hat. Get in the hat, Freezy. Get in the hat. There we go. And now I've got a frozen little guy. Oh, I forgot I was leveling up. I haven't played this game in like weeks, so I've forgotten where I was at and what I was doing. No, I don't need to nickname this thing. I usually, in my first playthrough of just about any ROM hack, I don't ever really nickname things. I don't generally nickname things in Pokemon games anyway. Sick of X-Knot. Yeah, those two are still fainted. Yeah, it's a terrible idea to continue moving forward. I should go back. I don't know if I can go back. Oh no! How do I go back? I might have gotten myself stuck. That's fine. I might just have to press forward and hope. Oh well. We'll just have to go on pushing forward and see what happens. And hopefully, Yoshi has it in him to handle everything. Alright. Let's go fight. What up, Gus? This game has such strong, like... I wonder if they went through and they edited the chance of, like, extra things on moves happening. Because I've noticed that, like, flinching happens a whole lot on this, and, like... flinching happens a whole lot. So this is Super Mariomon. It's a ROM hack. You know, people ask this every time that I stream, and I don't have the answer any time at all because I am dumb and should look it up. But it's It's a ROM hack, I think, built off of Fire Red and Leaf Green. And they took Pokemon and they went, what if it had Mario? And so here we are. And there's nowhere to heal. So I guess I'm just moving forward. You know, I don't know what you're trying to say by saying that. If it's sincere, thank you. If it's sarcastic, go away. It's the thing with text. I have no idea if it's sincere or not. And I'm not gonna put in the effort to try and figure out. Oh, thank you! It is sincere! Life is strange. Let's see. What is this, a ghost? It's probably a ghost, right? I'm gonna bite it and see what happens. It worked! I'm gonna bite it and see what happens is too many of my friends' strategy for how they deal with life. Let's see... Nope, that's an email I don't need to deal with. The thing that keeps me down is the untreated ADHD. I read my email constantly, like I have like alerts on my phone and stuff set up every time because I am a professional actor. So at any moment my agent could throw me like, hey, here's an audition that I want you to record by later this afternoon. And because I have time today, I'd actually love to do them. I did miss out on doing 2 of them over the weekend because I was in tech rehearsals for a play, but, you know, you do what you do. There are some agents that would be very mad that I wasn't able to do every single audition that they sent me, but thankfully mine understands and knows who I am as a person, and they know that I'm in tech rehearsals for a play right now. Let's do fighting the mummy. I don't know which move to use. I don't know the mummy's type. Probably a ghost. Right? Undead? Ghost? Eh? Stop. Use a move that's... Wait, why? It used... Weird. I wonder, will Drain Punch hit it? Nope. So this thing's a ghost. Which means this Pokemon has no way to damage that guy. Oops. Spindrift, please. Oh, right. He used Mean Look, so I can't switch. I am now just trapped in this. Oh no! This might be the longest fight ever. Oh no. Yep. Because that hasn't used a single damaging move besides the snow and Pain Split. And I don't have a way to hit it. So, how's it going for all y'all? So I'm just here with the chat now, because this is just a stalled out fight right now, and I can't do anything about it. Yep, really wish there was anything I could do about what's going on in this battle right now. Oh no. Let's see. I know there's supposed to be a speed up. There's some... There we go. Nope, that was slow-mo? There's gotta be... Yeah, no, that just slows it down. Oh, nope. That minimized it. Where'd my hotkeys go? Oh boy. There we go, that's double speed. This is gonna sound awful, and I apologize. But I'm just gonna double speed this battle. Because it's gonna take 5 million years. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna mute the sound for a second while this happens. So you don't have to hear that god-awful noise. Okay. Well, there we go. Are we back to full screen? We're back? There we go. Okay. Well, guess we're starting over. You know what? That's for the best. Because then I can't get stuck in that fight. So that's fine. And it doesn't have an autosave. It sure doesn't. Today's unmitigated shenanigans. And I'm fine with it. Oh. I really need to start just having larger glasses when I sit down and stream, because, like, I hate needing to, like, get up and whatnot and move away from the stream and all that. Oh, I guess I could turn the sound back on, because now it doesn't sound god-awful. But, like, if I get thirsty again, I have to grab more, which means I have to get up and go away, which I don't want to do. What's up? So, yeah. What's gonna happen is that Pauline's gonna send us up to space, and then I'm gonna go to space. And this time, I won't get caught having absolutely no, like, hit points or moves to use. That sucked. And then I accidentally hit the reset button, erasing the first 10 minutes, 15 minutes of the stream. Which, like, you know, whatever. No. No, I am not ready. Cool. I'm gonna go heal first before I go up to space. Yeah, see, I messed up. I think you joined, like, right after I did this, but I messed up trying to speed up because of a very ridiculous comedy of errors. And I was trying to hold the, like, double speed button, and then shifted things around, and then I tried to go back to hitting the double speed button, and it turns out that hotkey is right next to the reset key for this emulator. So here we are. And I don't know, it's probably the purple cap, yeah? This is where I go to heal, right? It's been too long since I've played. Okay, here we go. Got all my captures healed. I have everything ready to go. And now my character can go up to space. Playing a PlayStation game and the boss is frustrating and I just beat it. Which game? Oh no! Oh no, I hate that. It was right after beating the boss too? Yo. Yeah, I try and do a save every, like, when I'm playing just, like, hanging out. I usually try and do a save every, like, 25, 30 minutes. When I'm streaming, less so, because I just kind of forget to. But I've definitely lost. I don't know if you've ever had this happen. Oh, shoot. Turn the sound back on. But I don't know if you've ever had this happen, but I've had, like, a power outage destroy, like, hours and hours of my playing. Like, I'll be playing something in a windstorm because I'm a smart person who plays video games and doesn't save very often when there's the chance that the power will go out. And I must have lost... I was playing Fire Emblem on GameCube. Oh wait, no. That was the other time that I lost time from power outage. But, no, that one wasn't that bad, because it saves after every fight. But, oh god, what game was I playing? It might have been, like, Kingdom Hearts 2 or something like that. I think it was, like, Kingdom Hearts 2 or something. And I had gone... This was back when I was a kid. And I had played for, like, 4 or 5 hours or something like that. Yeah! This is a Mario Pokemon game. What I was saying was I was playing for like 4 or 5 hours during a windstorm as a kid because I couldn't go outside and play because I'd get hit with a stick. And the power went off and I lost like 4 hours of Kingdom Hearts. Yeah, this is a ROM hack. I think it was built off of Fire Red and Leaf Green. It's called Super Mariomon. It's really fun, and I don't know why the whole screen isn't being shown to you. So let me fix that right now. Nope, that's me. Oh wait, you're probably watching on, like, regular TikTok, which looks better, probably. Doing things for the other view. That doesn't matter to y'all at all. Yeah. I'm just shifting it up just in case anyone's watching on the, horizontal is the word? The horizontal view. But yeah, it's a really fun, ROM hack so far. Like, I stopped playing it for a couple weeks because I got cast in a show, and so I was in rehearsals and stuff, and so I didn't have the time and brain power to stream. But I've got today off before we get to final dress rehearsal tomorrow, and then the preview the next day, and then we open on Friday. It's a very fun show. It's called A Very Die Hard Christmas. It's a parody of Die Hard on stage. This is the 4th year I've done this show, I believe. It's something like that. Because we do it this theater puts it on every Christmas. We've got a couple friends that are still in the show with me right now that have been there since the first performance, which feels like an entire lifetime ago, because it was almost a decade ago. Slam Frank the Musical. I have not, nor have I even heard of that. Please tell me more right now. I know I'm playing a game, but I'm much more interested in whatever this is. What in the world is Slam Frank the Musical? Is it a wrestling-themed musical? Because if so, I want in. It's actually, a buddy of mine wrote a wrestling-themed play that I did before the pandemic started, for sure. It was all wrestlers based off of the Greek and Roman pantheons, or mythological creatures. I got to play the Minotaur, a lucha-themed, but also Minotaur-themed professional wrestler. And although I'm not a large person, my character archetype was the gentle giant. It was very fun. God, the ADHD is on full display. Oh. completely different wordplay than I thought it would be. Anne Frank is a pansexual Latinx Anita Frank. I'm guessing slam poetry then? That's rad. I do now, just because I've gone off on that tangent, kind of want to come up with, like, Slam Frank. It'd have to be a different name, but, like, a musical about a professional wrestling jobber. Like, you know, the dude whose job it is just to show up and get beat so that, you know, whoever they're trying to put over for that week has another win in their win column or something like that. That'd be fun. I think of too much weird theater to do at all times of day. Oh yeah, I gotta go get another photo with Photo. Like, every little thing that pops into my head, my brain immediately goes, how can I make a play out of this? Like, I've got one show that as on and off I've been toying with for the last couple of years, that if I was, like, opera wrestling, yeah, into that. That's super dope. I bet we could do that up here in Seattle pretty well, because, like, we've got a really good indie wrestling scene, and also we've got the opera here that a bunch of those nerds are also wrestling fans. Yeah, that's a cool crossover. That's a really cool crossover. Yeah, I was working on a show, like, on and off. I'll have to take a look. That was basically... It was Groundhog's Day, but at, like, a community theater, and the person who's stuck in the time loop is the stage manager stuck during final dress rehearsal. Just because of the wordplay of Groundhog's Play. And I haven't finished it yet because I can't figure out how to make the ending good. If I can ever figure out how to make that show happen, I'm gonna make it happen. Because it's straight up been on my mind on and off for like a decade, and I keep not seriously putting work into it. Yeah, the people that made this took the sprites and crafted them from just about every Mario game, as far as I can tell. Like, I've seen characters that are from like Super Mario RPG, the original, as well as the remake, from Paper Mario, all the Paper Marios. Like, they really did a lot of good work. And there's 150 different crafters. There is a section from Luigi's Mansion, because the, like, your Professor Oak, basically, is Professor Egad. But, like, King Bob-omb, like, a Bob-omb was my starter. Yeah, the writing for this is hilarious. Like, not to give away a small spoiler, but in one of the sections that I did, one of the last couple times I streamed, you deal with, like, you go to an area that's, the Donkey Kong Islands. They had to have invested so much time in this. But they went to the Donkey Kong, you go to the Donkey Kong Islands, like, Donkey Kong is the gym leader for there, and Cranky Kong is a stand-up comedian. And you can go to one of his stand-up shows. Yes! Oh man, Kyle, you probably know more about the creation of this game than I do, because I didn't look. I just saw another streamer playing it for a moment and went, yeah, I should play that. But I know, like, I know a bunch of people that were connected in making this ROM hack have made a bunch of, like, other ROM hacks that people really like. I just don't remember which ones off the top of my head. You played it day one? Yo. I've been playing Pokemon games since they first hit the United States back in the 90s, because I've been around the sun this many times. But I haven't really jumped into the world of playing ROM hacks until pretty recently. And I really enjoy them. Because they're shenanigans and silly. And also really well made. And like this one especially, you can really feel how much the entire team enjoys both Pokemon and Mario. Because you can't make a good, like, spoof and parody without liking the thing that you're spoofing and parodying. You know? Ooh, Stardust. Like, that's why, with the show that I was talking about earlier with the Very Die Hard Christmas, the director is trying pretty often to think of, like, other shows to do. Thinking of other shows to do, and it's hard to pick which ones, because, like, you have to really enjoy and like the series that you're parodying. And so, like, they've done Indiana Jones, they've done Titanic as Titanish. Just this last summer, we did Jurassic Parking Lot, which is a parody of the first Jurassic Park movie. And always we're talking backstage about, like, which other movies could we do? Which other series could we do? And it's hard to find them that are, like, the right kind of serious to shift to shenanigans, as well as just something that's beloved, that you can make fun of in a way that isn't just mean. Like, one of my favorite jokes in Jurassic Parking Lot is making fun of how quickly it shifts from day to night in that movie. And it was a quick little throwaway line. But a couple actors, they walk on stage, just, got dark really quick. Yeah, wasn't it light out, like, 5 minutes ago? And that's literally the amount of time that you see them in, like, full light to dead of midnight darkness. And just, you know, stuff like that. It's just really fun and silly. And, like, in the parody of Die Hard, because we're in a live theater, we can't use prop pew-pews very well. But what we can do is have Nerf and we can have Nerf and water. And so we're yelling Nerf. We're yelling Nerf as we're, like, doing all of the different, like the different standoff scenes and stuff like that. Like, there's one of those little translucent, like, yeah, so Riley, this is Super Mariomon. It's a ROM hack. It's really fun. It's fun and adorable, and the game's silly, and the writing is fun. I could gush about this game for a good amount of time and get distracted talking about this game instead of just playing it. The one thing that I'm really enjoying about playing through this, not new... Look, with how Thousand Year Door went, I don't know if we want a new Paper Mario. I shouldn't say that loud and mean. There's a lot of people that love Thousand Year Door. I, personally, did not. I thought it was repetitive, even for... yeah. Oh, yeah. Paper Mario's 1 and 2, so good. Like, with Thousand Year Door, it was like either the battles were infuriatingly difficult. Did I like Paper Mario on N64? Yes, I did. And I can't tell if I liked it because I actually liked it and enjoyed it, or because I was a kid and I was just very happy, and that's the baby penguin, which I will be capturing right away. Yeah, there's something with it, like, it's hard to balance an RPG. I know a lot of indie game designers, and I've been with a lot of my friends up here as they've been making their games, and one of the things that they always have the toughest time with is game balance, and like, you know, how many enemies are too many? We want this to feel like you're battling a horde of enemies, but do we want to have you go through the grind of just like, I'ma hit it, I'ma hit it, I'ma hit it? So that's actually a relatively newer game mechanic for a lot of RPGs. Being able to just kind of like skip through or breeze through the random encounter battle with an XP differential. That's true, they did have it in Mother 2, but it really isn't a game mechanic that's been normalized in RPGs until pretty recently. And even now, it still doesn't happen all that often. I think, like, the Persona games, the newer Persona games like to use it. I know Metaphor ReFantazio has it. I agree. Like, I also like the cinematic storytelling style that would come with being able to skip the actual, like, jumping into battle with random encounters, because you can just run through and carve your way through the little enemies, kind of like you're playing like a Dynasty Warriors game. And I think just for storytelling, that could be cool. Where, like, either this is going to be really, really difficult for you to slog through, or if you're the right level for where you're at this story, you are just carving through enemies left and right. But it's also hard to think of mechanics like that until you see it done once, and then you look at it and you're like, duh, absolutely, that's super cool, why didn't we do that? Because it's hard to come up with new game mechanics. Oh, look at that! I'm heavenly. Something... Yeah. I mean, but there's... It's hard to really, like, say, like, yeah, if you don't love RPGs, you shouldn't make them. But also, like, sometimes you work you work at a development company, and the next game's an RPG, and, well, it's my job. That doesn't happen that often now, because a lot of developing companies haven't been all that great about being good to their developers. But the places that are still good to their developers, sometimes you just have a developer that's on the team that doesn't really like that style of game, but that's what you're doing. And it's not like they're not going to try and do their best, but if it's a game style that they're not really into, it's not going to be their best work. And that can happen, like, that can happen a lot also in TV and film production, especially if you're on some kind of sitcom, and the episode is, like, yeah, it's a sitcom, but the episode might be about a particular topic that you couldn't care less about. Well, it's still your job, you're still in the show. Pitter patter, learn your lines. I say that like I've ever been on a sitcom. I've just done a whole lot of test scripts with people. Who knows? Someday maybe I'll get myself on some kind of sitcom. Birdo? I'm not sure if Birdo's catchable. I haven't encountered a catchable Birdo yet, I don't think. But I can check on... I can check and see if I've caught one yet. Let's see. It'll probably be easier to look through with... The secret one yet? I don't even know what the secret one is. Because I truly... This is my first playthrough of this, and I haven't watched anyone play more than, like, the first 5 minutes. So I don't know a dang thing, really, about this game, and it's been really fun to play through that way. Because, like, I don't really know the type, like what type most of the characters are, which is making the battles, like, a little more fun, a little tougher. And I haven't had that feeling in a Pokemon-like game. I don't remember exactly. I don't remember exactly where I downloaded it from, except the official website. I don't know, I just kind of jumped on Google, and I found a download that I trusted to not be full of malware and such. That's right, I did go through their Discord. That's how long ago I downloaded this, and I just haven't been playing it. So I've been too busy playing Hades 2 and a bunch of other games. Because I do love to play games, I just barely ever stream, because... most often I'm playing games on my Steam Deck, and I don't have a setup for my Steam Deck to, like, go to a capture card or something and then stream, and Also, I'm usually, like, laying down in bed while I'm playing my Steam Deck, and that's a camera angle for a different kind of streaming service. Streaming service, streaming website, whatever. You know what I'm talking about. Oh, man. My D&D group is getting ready to play, and... what kind of... Look, I try to stay relatively wholesome when I'm on stream, just in case my little nephews jump in. So I'm not gonna go there. Oh wait. We are going, I don't know, around through Mario Galaxy World. That's where we're going. I do wish that I was going to play D&D with my friends tonight, but I've got other things to do, unfortunately. But I do have, and I made a video about this a little bit earlier, pretty much right before I started the stream, that I'm gonna start recording my D&D actual play, my Season 2 of it, of Dice Jailers, which I'm very excited about, because I know much more about video editing and recording and all that, and sound recording and such, than when I started the first season. And also we're all Seattle local professional actors, for this one. So the storytelling should be... There's also only 4 of us instead of like 6 or 7 of us at the table, so it should be a little more condensed, I guess, of storytelling. I don't know what's the right way to say that. Like, you know, smaller table, more condensed stories, more narrative-focused of a cast, rather than the focus being on, like, yeah, we're making this a show, but really it is just us playing D&D with our buddies around the table. This season's a little more narrative-focused. At least, I assume, in the setup. We'll see how it goes. I wish that one would level up faster, so that I can get it out of my party. Ooh, that's a big penguin. Why does that penguin... Why's that penguin giving that look? I don't like that. Ooh. Penguin gets a stat boost. Now I want it. Don't have anything left for Heat Crash. What? Nope. Clicked away. So look, yes. Yes, it is. That penguin's trying to get up to some trouble, and I don't appreciate it. Wait, no, I didn't mean to hit B. Dang it, controller. That's not what I meant. Well, now I have to start this fight again. That's what I get from... I just shifted... What do you mean, wait till I read its bio? No! How can the penguin be worse? I do not want to read it now. No, why does it have play rough? Who picked this? I was just giving the designers such praise. Why would you do this to me? You know, that big stat boost may be a little too much trouble. What did they do to me? Those eyes! Those penguin eyes! You know what you did. This game does have a few too many of those kinds of little moments. Like, I think it was a while ago, but it was when I was using Baby Yoshi and leveling it up to regular Yoshi. And yo, that over-the-shoulder look that the Baby Yoshi sprite has, unsettling. I'm also really glad that this penguin used sleep, or used rest, because it being asleep is what's gonna let me win this fight. Alright, one more earthquake. Should be all I need. What is going on my phone? Doesn't matter. Do I think furries have... Yes, I do think furries have souls. I know many of them. They're regular people with too much disposable income. I've got... like... all of the furries that I know, just about all of the furries that I know, happen to also be my friends with the most disposable income, and god, the penguin's back. Oh, like... I'm gonna catch it, but I'm not happy about it. Let's see. Yeah, I'll do one more earthquake, and then I'll throw a hat at it. Get in the hat. That penguin... Wait, are you trying to tell me that when I go read this penguin's description in the Tattledex, it's gonna tell me that this penguin isn't a penguin, it's just a furry? Is that what you're alluding to? I mean, here's the moment of truth. What? Alright, penguin. No! Alright, developers, you're back on my good side. The team who ROM hacked this, you're back on my good side. I know, right? Dude. I can't. They could've... I'm gonna grab something to drink. That took me out a little far. Oh my god. That's a moment that is a little too good. Oh, here we go. Nondescript generic cola in the double-walled influencer glass that I definitely did not steal from a big box store. Alright, let's jump over to the next platform. What? Why? What? Why did it take me this way? What is up with these platforms? That path did not make sense at all. What's up, Red Toad? Camping out in space. What a place. It is actively snowing. Why are you camping here? There are buildings. Go to the, like, ski lodge or something, my guy. Oh, man. I've got to remember to go back and clip that. So this ROM hack is Super Mariomon. From what I've been told, the most stable way to grab it is to jump into their Discord, and they've got a download link from in there. Well, it is kind of, because it's a ROM hack of Pokemon, I think Fire Red, Leaf Green, that was built off of that, but all the characters are Mario, and from that universe, as well as, words. I say words for a living. I should be better at that. But like all the characters and such are from different Pokemon games, but the game like engine and everything is Pokemon. So you're running around as Mario, trying to get superstars rather than badges, and well, no, all of the characters are from like different Mario, like Mario RPG and Paper Mario, like Luigi's Mansion, all of that. It's just that the way that the game plays is built off of a Pokemon game. So like in Mario, you can't catch Luigi as far as I know. He's another like trainer character, I guess. But I haven't quite figured out 100% all of the, like, what is and isn't a capture, but basically, like, the function is you, like, Super Mario Odyssey, I think it's Odyssey, right? You use the hat, and you fling the hats to capture it, or something like that. And the hats function as Pokeballs. There's kind of a lot of just, there's a lot of suspension of disbelief as far as it comes to, like, the logic of what's going on in the game. But it's really fun. Like, I just got, as I believe this is World 7 in the game, so... No, but Wario's a gym leader. Wario's the gym leader of, I think it's World 4 or 5, one of those two. And Waluigi is with him. He's the gym leader of the other of those paired cities that he runs a casino. Peach, as far as I know, Peach is not a catchable character either. She's the one that's, like, set up this whole competition and whatnot. She operates kind of as your Pokemon professor, although that's also Professor Egad. But Bowser, you do fight Bowser not only as a trainer, but also as himself. So I think it might be possible to catch Bowser. But I have no idea. Because apparently this game's been out, this ROM hack's been out for years, and I've just learned about it, like, in the last 2-3 months. So we'll see what happens. I have no idea. Like, I think... Because I remember looking at one point, I just don't remember off the top of my head. But because there are, like, groups of people and teams that make ROM hacks all the time. And apparently there's a group of ROM hack, like, writers and such that make a lot of the ROM hacks that people, like, really, really like. And this is another one of them. PD Piranha, I think you can? I'm like 75% sure. Because, like, the Piranha Plants are captures, Bob-omb's a capture, Monty Mole's a capture, Lakitu, as you can see, is a capture, Goombas and Yoshi are captures. But yeah. No, Donkey Kong's another gym leader. And Diddy Kong is nowhere to be found. What in the world is that? God, my D&D group's talking about what kind of soup they're bringing to the session. And I'm not gonna be there. That's fine. I'll get back to playing D&D with that group soon enough. I'll probably get back to my regular schedule of playing D&D like 3-4 times a week. It's a lot of rolling dice. But I enjoy it, and I enjoy playing games with my friends. Okay, so yeah. Red Yoshi is fire type, that makes sense. I don't think I've actually seen the different kinds of I'm in space, of course I'll see the different kinds of Yoshis, alluding to the Rainbow Road, or the like, Star Road from Super Mario World. Oh, yeah, cool, dope. I think so? I'm not 100% sure, just because I don't play the Mario games a whole lot anymore. Not even for, like, not liking them. I just don't play Nintendo things as often as I used to. ever since I made my PC better. I haven't really jumped through Nintendo properties that often. But I will be saving a little extra cash from my next show that I'm in to make sure that I can get a Switch 2 for the next Fire Emblem game. Shout out to my homeboy who knows who he is, and I don't know if he wants me to say his actual name on stream or not, so I won't. But shout out to my homeboy that works at Nintendo as a localizer for the Fire Emblem games. I love the Fire Emblem games, and you are the reason I try and beat the game as quickly as I possibly can so I can see your name in the credits. And that's real friendship right there. Let's see. Alright, now I have to get back to fighting Lakitu with just these two. And it'll go fine. I didn't think through just how little... What's up, what's up? Yeah, I've been playing it for a little while. I still haven't played it all the way through, so I don't know what all will happen, which is really fun for me. Ooh, but I might lose this fight. Do I have anything to revive anybody? Because if not, I'm gonna lose this fight for sure. Yeah, I'm probably gonna lose this fight. So I'm really enjoying this game a whole lot. I haven't played through it because I've been specifically just playing it on stream, and I haven't been streaming for the last while. Absolutely! Oh, I should have used bounce. That would have been smarter. I wonder... Oh, is it gonna bring me all the way back to... Yep, back to New Donk City. Do I get to drive up Rainbow Road again? I'm in a cart. Oh yeah, what's up? So this, you just jumped on, but this is Super Mariomon. It's a ROM hack that it's Pokemon, but all the characters are Mario. It's really good. Apparently this ROM hack has been in existence for a while, and I've just never bothered to play it, because I also don't often play ROM hacks. I started with Bob-omb as well. Let's see, Shrewboyd, Yoshi's 50 Evo, Mr. Blizzard, Mare, and King Boo. See, I'm really excited to see Yoshi's level 50 evolution. And don't spoil it for me. But I'm really hyped to see what it is. But yeah, I'm really digging all the ROM hacks that I've been finding, because I too recently just got into playing through ROM hacks. And like, it's super fun to just see like the labors of love that people put into these games. And it also reminds us of just how cool of things we could have if companies were just a little less precious with their IP. Just gonna sit with that one for a moment. Honestly, I've really only played through, like, you know, 7/8 or however far I am through right now of this one, and then Pokemon Uranium, and I've also played, oh god, what's it is just called Pokemon Fusion. I've played through that one a lot, and that one's absolutely wacky. And some of the fusions are amazing work by those artists and deeply unsettling looking. One thing that you should never do while playing through Pokemon Fusion is fuse Miltank with anything. I'm just gonna leave you with that mental image because whatever you've come up with in your mind is less disturbing than what will actually be on that screen. But yeah, that one's fun. I've talked with a couple people that have played through Pokemon Too Many Types. There's actually another person on TikTok that I'm mutuals with that we were both talking about it in a comment section, and we might co-stream and play Too Many Types together, even though we've never met. We just like each other's content a lot. They're a very, very, very amazing novelist. But yeah, that might happen. But yeah, some of the ROM hacks are just cool and fun and crazy, and I really enjoy how wild people get, especially with Pokemon ones. I've also seen really fun Metroidvania mashups where yeah, we have Metroid and Castlevania as Metroidvania as a shorthand for a type of game, but have you played a game that literally mashes up Metroid and Castlevania? I sure have, and they're hard as all get out. But it's very, very fun to shoot Dracula with a missile. Ooh, a Thwomp. Cross shot. Go punch a Thwomp. Of course, Thwomp has Sturdy. Nope. You ever have 5 different thoughts enter your head at once and you're like, I don't know which one to say, so I'll say none of them because none of them are forming a cohesive idea? That's what you just saw. I ADHD'd too close to the sun. Let's see. No, I will not switch captures. I still need to catch one of these. Because I do kind of want to put together a team that's just a bunch of little guys. Because I already seem to, collect lil guys as my friend groups, so I might as well have it be my team as well. Yeah, don't get stuck in space, my guy. It's not good. It's a very hostile environment. Swap Yoshi to the front for a little bit, because now that you've mentioned Yoshi's level 50 evolution, I want it. You know, it's a thing that I don't think about very often at all. It's the fact that you can just get a trophy made. So this is a ROM hack. It's called Super Mariomon. It's Pokemon, but Mario. It's a little bit of a dream of what could happen if Nintendo and Game Freak weren't so precious about their intellectual property. And I was just talking about how, that's one thing that I really love about, emulators and people ROM hacking and people getting into the code of games and slightly switching it up, is because we can see what kind of cool stories could happen with these cool game mechanics if companies were less cutthroat and capitalist about their their intellectual property and stuff. We'd have so many, like, cooler crossovers and things. But no. We don't get good things. Because money. If you're new to seeing me say anything at all, you'll come to find that me saying stuff like that is not abnormal. And actually, that patent in Japan was recently rejected. So the ongoing legal battle that like Nintendo and Game Freak are having against other publishers and such, they're losing most of that battle, which it's nice to see. It's nice to see companies not get everything that they want. Sometimes it's just about greed rather than storytelling creativity. Sometimes those patents and story patents are really important to hold on to and to keep people from being able to just do a blatant rip-off of stuff. But when it's something like a format of game, it's something that should be left for people to use to tell stories about, in my personal opinion. Yes, I'm looking for a silver star. So, I mean, case in point, the developers that made Super Mariomon, or the ROM hackers that did Super Mariomon, they could easily, instead of Nintendo being like super cutthroat and mean about, well, not mean, I should say, but just very, that's what I'm looking for, like strong and steadfast in not letting people do really anything different with their IP. They could see ROM hackers and like hire them as consultants to put together other games. They could even like go through and work with and tweak and make sure that it's not like, you know, defamatory to their IP even, and then release it as an official release and, you know, pay the people that made the ROM hack. They could do the thing that that Wizards of the Coast did with Dungeons & Dragons 3.5, where they had just a big online forum where you could put all of your homebrew stuff, and the people that were collecting ideas and things for their next books would go through those forums, and they would see your homebrew that you posted on the forum. They would bring you in on giving you a writer credit, and your thing that you made would be in an official book released later. I have strong feelings about, you should, especially as like an artist and a developer, you should work with people that are trying to make fan stuff out of your creation. Not just tell them absolutely not. Unless they're trying to do something heinous with your stuff, and that's different. But yeah. So I think that collaboration is always going to result in a better product. So that's me getting on my soapbox for too long. Well, what can I say? I have strong feelings about ways that games can be better. And most of it is stopping things that are an obvious product of corporate greed. Oh, hey! My friend had their kid! Congratulations! Today's a big day. Let's see, I got my silver star. That's right. My friend, their big day is they had a child. My big day, I got a silver star. C'est la vie. Now where do I go next? Probably up here. That was a solid rant. Yoshi, I'd really enjoy if you could just fight this thing. But you're at a very annoying spot in your power where you just can't do anything for another level and a half. Very close to getting Yoshi up to level 50, where it will reach its final form, which I'm really, really hoping is the purple Yoshi. Just because I like him. Yeah, I don't have anything exceptionally funny for that. I like the character, so I want it. Alright. Please tell me this is the last one. Oh, that's probably a thing to let me know if I missed one or not, huh? That would make sense. Oh, yep, because I'm back here. Alright. Then I guess it's time to go off to this side. With no healing still. That is a slight downside to this part of the level design. I'd sure love to have some kind of healing available. But nope. Oh no! Oh no! I'm sorry, Blue Toad. I didn't mean to give you that much of a nudge. Oh no! I hope that Blue Toad is okay. That's a large eel. If you leave and come back, the toad is there again. Okay, good! I thought I did something unspeakable. That was also very funny. Oh, yeah, no, I have no idea if that toad comes back or not. We'll find out, I suppose. Because, like, I've never played through this ROM hack before, so I have no idea what's going on. But I really... Watch, I'm gonna go back to somewhere that's, like, not in space, and there's gonna be a crater with a blue toad in it. I wouldn't put it past the writers of this to put that in. And that's the notification that my headphone's about to die. Switch that real quick. So that's how we don't have the headphones die in the middle of the stream. So I've had that happen a few too many times. Let's see. And then a ghost and a fish. Let's put it to sleep. Dang. Alright, so it's gonna speed up. Come on. Go to sleep, fish. Go to sleep, fish. Yeah, use dive, there's no way. There we go. Remember when I was playing much earlier in the game, and I was so very annoyed by getting put to sleep? It is now my main strategy with Spindrift. And I don't care. Rude. Insubordinate. Churlish. Could have just used Giga Drain the whole time. Would have been easier than trying to put it to sleep. Alright, get out there. I can catch one of the little stars! That's adorable and I want it! I wonder what type the stars are. Something that gets beaten by a single bite? Well, so much for catching that guy. Collector Neb. Alright, we've got a mummy, which is a ghost type. So bite should do fine. And now bite is going to do less fine. But I can swap Yoshi out. Superpower. Yeah, I think Bob-omb could go with that. I think going superpower rather than cross chop is a great idea. Deal with that until later. Sometimes you just get an email and go, that's for future me. I didn't see who that was coming up. Well, I'll just put in Major Burr because he's just a big old spiky wall. Oh, Shrew-boy. Metalhead. Should be fine. I wonder how Earthquake will do against it. It is a poison type, I believe. Yeah, there we go. See, I'm remembering some of the types. Strolling. Don't remember that one. Oh wait, that's a water type. Right? Yeah. Swap to my grass type for that one. I don't know how it is that I memorize lines, like memorize words to say in whole scripts of shows for a living, and yet I can't remember the name of a thing to save my life. And that includes people. go. Was that maybe a bad decision? Yeah, fighting me was a bad decision. Let me catch that little star. I want another star. Okay, so we know Bite takes it out immediately. How about Bubble? Does Bubble... No, I'm so close. But you did miss me. Yeah, so Savannah, this is Super Mariomon. It's a ROM hack. It's super fun. And now Yoshi hasn't evolved yet, but you did miss me accidentally kicking a toad off the edge of a platform. It said to just give him a little nudge, so I assumed it was a little nudge, and then that thing went flying. Is that the same blue toad that back in, like, the first spot when you get up to the observatory? Is that blue toad that they were talking about over there? Okay, I kind of figured that was the case. But also, my brain went on thinking it might be hilarious to head down... Dang it! I got distracted with friendship. But, I also thought it'd be kind of funny if I went down to, like, the mainland again, and I just saw a crater with a little blue toad in it. But cool, I'll head back and I'll find that toad. The moon! Hello, the moon. I don't remember what type the moon is. You know, there are sentences to fairy type that make sense. Because it's from space, and fairy types are from space, I guess. That is one of my favorite and weirdest lore things about Pokemon, is that fairy types are just aliens. And also, for some reason, fairies beat dragons. But, like, game balance-wise, they needed something to foil dragon types being too powerful. But, like, lore-wise, it's never made sense to me once. Hey, it's a little X-Knot. Yeah, I suppose I'll get you in a hat, too. What up, what up? Yeah, X-Knot. I absolutely could not stand these guys in the games, but, you know, in this, pretty great. Because they go along with the eventual team that I'm going to make, which is just a bunch of little guys. X-Knot was caught. And X-Knot's 42 now. Are you 33? Are you the big guy yet? Just an awesome capture. That's funny. Yeah, just get into box 2. You're never getting out. Where's the little star? Luma's supposed to be like Chansey. So does it have a bigger Luma? Does Luma become the moon? Did my girlfriend turn into the moon? My brain just played 12 degrees of separation. Telling you, the ADHD is strong. Oh, it turns into Lubba. That makes sense. My girlfriend turned into the moon. That's rough, buddy. I have that scene from Avatar: The Last Airbender in my brain too often. No, I don't need to give you a nickname. I don't know about you, but I don't really nickname things in Pokemon games. I know a lot of people do, and have a lot of fun with it. For some reason, it's just not a thing that I've enjoyed doing. I guess I like their regular names. Alright. This is the third one, and I'm going to catch it this time. And I'm not going to one-hit KO it. I say, as I realize 2 of Yoshi's moves will one-hit KO it. 3 of Yoshi's moves will one-hit KO it. Well, yeah. I don't know. I don't know. I just like their names. I don't know why nicknaming them. I've just never been a big in-game nicknamer. Like, I also, like, when I'll play through an RPG, and I'll leave the characters as their default names unless, like, you making your own story character is like, part of it is that it's a self-insert, you know? But, like, playing through Legend of Zelda, my Links are always named Link, Epona's always just still Epona. I don't know what it is, they've got a name already, why do I need to put effort into renaming it? I say that like I don't give all of my friends nicknames. Maybe it's just people that I do that to. It just suddenly got louder? Huh. Weird. That must be on your end and not mine, because at least my sound levels, what it's saying as the output, what I'm hearing in my headphone, they all sound the same. So I'm hoping that's just a you thing. Yeah, because it looks like everything else from my readouts is saying everything's the same. I don't know what to tell you. Okay. Just want to catch another star before I move on. I have not stopped to do this at any other point in this game while I've been streaming it. But this one, gall darn it, concern it, catching a star. I try, when I'm streaming, I try to stay away from just, like, sitting back and grinding for levels and stuff, or, like, if I do, I'll jump off stream and, like, play it on my own time and then jump back on stream, back at the same story point. I try to be aware of doing that, just because I don't know about you, but I personally, while I'm watching someone play a game, I don't enjoy watching someone just grind levels. The only shiny that I've gotten is the shiny, Bullet Bill. I haven't encountered any other shinies yet, except for that, the shiny Bullet Bill. Which isn't surprising to me, but is a little disappointing. But then again, I don't have great luck with shinies in regular Pokemon anyway. Although I haven't tried in Pokemon ZA yet, because I haven't bought Pokemon ZA yet. And I've heard it's a little easier to get shinies in that. Which 2 did you get? Stay in the hat. Just stay in the hat, Luma. We're talking about shinies over here. Yay! I got the star. Now I can stop slightly obsessing. Star creature that loves to help everyone. It comes in bright colors. Most common is yellow. A shiny Skeeter. Ah. Let's see. I am really interested in, like... I'm gonna wait until, you know, I finish, like, playing through the main story and whatnot. But I am excited to look through and see all the different palettes that they end up choosing to use for shinies. Now my arrogance would have me just have Yoshi fight this Luma still. Me wanting to get Yoshi to level 50, I ain't gonna do it. Major Burr, let's go. But, like, if I was just playing on my own and this wasn't being recorded, I 100% would have just tried to win that fight with Yoshi and then be mad. But I'm trying so hard to not play as dumb as I normally do. I've already done that enough on different times of this stream. Okay, head charge. What's that? Guard hair. Uh-huh. You know, it's stronger than the power of friendship. I really hope this Yoshi is what I think it will be. It would also be very funny if this Yoshi just evolved into, like, Mario. I'm thinking it'll be the purple Yoshi, because all the other Yoshis are different color Yoshis. Like the purple one that's got wings, and that's not... Oh my god! Is it Big Fat Yoshi? It's Yoob! I love this! This exceeded every one of my expectations! Oh my god, I love it! I love it! My boy! I have only had Yoob for 5 seconds, but if anything happened to him, I would end everyone in this room and then myself. Oh, that's amazing. The amount of other... Oh, and Potaboo is evolving. Look at that, I got a 2-for-1. Yeah, the amount of things from all the different games that they've really brought into this, I'm so very proud of, like, the love and care that was taken. And now I have Blarg, which means I can immediately throw Blarg into... I can throw Blarg into the PC. Yeah, we can get rid of Astonish. And we've got Blarg! And there's my silver star. No, that's really cool. But now that I have Blarg, who should we swap out Blarg for? Because I don't need another fire type. I don't really need another dragon either with Yoshi. I mean, the piano's funny. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. It's too funny to not do. Actually, wait, does Freezy have an evolution? I could bring in Shroob. Let's see. Does the Freezy have... I guess... I don't have the evolved form of Fuzzy yet. Assuming it has one. Oh, it doesn't. What the heck are you? Eh, it's for later. I guess I could throw Foo in and level it up a little bit. Fill out that one. Freezy evolves with a blue shell. I think I already have one. Although, knowing me, I got one, and then reset accidentally, and no longer have it. Yep, I probably had one, and then reset, don't have it anymore. C'est la vie. Let's see. I swap. You know what? I am gonna have Shroob in. Shroob is a way better choice. Okay. Dude, Shroob's great. And it does kind of round out my team. But also, where do I go? I don't remember where I've been. Not over here. Let's go, Yoob! And, yeah, that was a bad idea to have that fight. Oh god! Yoob has so much defense! He's a big bulky boy! Yoob is a big boy! Thank you, thank you! I mean, just taking that hit right there, and the TM for Fly. Okay, I know it won't, but it'd be very funny if Yoob could learn Fly. Okay, there's another little star. Yep, Yoob is just my game's entire personality now. I mean, Golurk is a rocket ship. Of course it can learn fly. Golurk is an ancient rocket ship. It's real funny. Like, there have been some really shenanigans things that have happened in Pokemon. Ooh! The Angry Sun! I had forgotten that the Angry Sun was even remotely part of this. I need to catch one. Yeah, I figured water would hurt the sun. I thought it would hurt the sun more. You know, I was keeping Bubble on Yoob because it was on Yoshi and it was thematic, but like, it's not that useful of a move anymore. Like, now that it's Yube, I kind of want to shift away from this entire moveset that I've had for him for a while, and shift to, like, you know, the stockpile, spit up, swallow combo. It wouldn't be awful. It's just never a combo that I've really enjoyed in all the Pokemon games and such. Where was I? Okay, bite! Oop. I think I might have gotten a good friend of mine on the hook for running a campaign for his wife. They made a video earlier about how we finally got the first recording day planned for my next D&D actual play show. And his wife saw that. And definitely is going, hint, hint, we should do one, hint, hint. Sorry, buddy. I've just set you up for a bit of extra work. Let's see. Go find other silver stars if you haven't already. I mean, you don't have a way to track if you know? But also, there's nowhere to heal around here. And I would certainly like to. Now all I can find, of course, when I'm looking for it, nowhere to be found. Now that I've got one, it's just so many stars. Oh, man. So many little Lumas. And if you'll notice, unlike a whole lot of people that play the Pokemon games, and, like, do that on stream and such, and probably you playing on your own games, I don't really ever run away from random encounter battles. It's just a thing that I do in most of these games. Because, like, it's a little extra XP. Whatever. Some people say that makes things take a whole lot of extra time. And to those people I say, you're right. But it helps me keep everything. It helps me keep everybody at the level. Using the EXP share, I can, you know, level up some other of my captures and evolve them and whatnot. Fill out the tattle decks and all that. So yeah. Is this? Do I have all of them now? I just want to get to the battle now. I'd love to get to the big battle after I heal. I just realized there's probably a place to heal back at the observatory, and I just didn't talk to everybody. Yeah, that wouldn't surprise me. XP share. It's a launch star. Would I like to take it? Of course I would. And it brings me back to here. I'd love to make sure I was properly prepared, but there's nowhere to properly prepare at. You're not in my mind, Fuzz. I like that. Yeah, but I want to heal first. Hey, a place to heal. We found it. We're good. Everything's fine. Mario, don't worry about our friend anymore. It seems he's made it back just fine. Now... what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna talk to this guy again. And if the writers of this ROM hack are anything like what I've seen from the rest of this game, this Toad is gonna fly back away to where it was before I kicked him over here. Oh, nope. It's not just an infinite loop of knocking this Toad back and forth. That's fine. Ooh, he has a TM for me. Thank you, Toad. What's that TM? I need to look up my captures. Come on now. MKs. It's TM90. Oh, Moonblast. Very cool. Razor Shell might be a good one to throw onto you. Or Shadow Claw, for that matter. I haven't used any of the TMs. Alright, Rosalina. How does Luigi keep doing it faster than me? I know it propels the game's story forward, but... that's fine. Everything's fine. Alright, Rosalina. You're fighting Yoob now! You may be a dragon, but he's still a big tanky boy. Special attack fell. That's fine. Headbutt! It's a lot of recoil. But that's fine. Smack it with a dragon tail, and that should be enough to take him down. Assuming he's not faster than me. I was wrong. Oh god, Shroom's so not strong enough for this. But Major Burr should be able to take down just about their whole team with the whole steel type advantage. So let's just hone claws a little bit. Get that damage boost up. Yeah, let it heal. I'll deal more damage. I'm okay with a setup move. I'll do setup moves of my own. Yeah, it's not very effective. You got your little bit of healing. And by your little bit of healing, I mean half your hit points. But let's see if my type advantage outdoes that. And it was a crit. So yeah, boom. And now Major Burr is set up to blaze through the rest of this. Aw, hey big boy. Wow, that meter's moving real slowly. But it's still a super effective one-hit KO! Gotta love it. Sometimes you do setup moves to really make it. So the starters... God, I don't remember. It's been a while. The one that I picked was Bob-omb, who was the fire starter analog. But honestly, I don't remember who the starters are off the top of my head. But I can check the Tattledex, this game's Pokedex, after I finish this battle with Rosalina. Which should just be a few rounds of Major Burr using Iron Head. So I was able to power him up during the first little star that showed up. Wait, a DBZ style ROM, like a Pokemon ROM hack that was DBZ? Because that's something I'm going to look up and play right after this. That sounds dope as heck. Trying to remember to stay not swearing on live. I will remain good. It's Fire Red but DBZ. I'll have to look that up because that sounds rad. Because I really haven't played a whole lot of different ROM hacks. Oh, I bet they used the sprite from, oh, what was the name of that one? But there's a Dragon Ball Z game for Game Boy Advance that was just about the same style of sprites. So I bet they were able to take most of it from that. I think like you played through up to the... Yeah, Legacy of Goku, that was it. I'm glad that you remembered that name, because there was no way it was coming to mind for me. But I used to play the heck out of that. Man. I haven't even thought about that game in forever. I guess I could just grab an emulator of it. But I'm too busy playing so many of the other new games that are coming out. Like, I still need to finish playing through, of course, the third game with the Boo Saga. Oh, yeah! I remember I wanted that one, and I never got it for some reason. The reason probably being that I didn't have the money, and then didn't take the time and kind of forgot about the game existing. I really did too many things as a child and did not take the time to just be a kid. But it got me all the skills to be the actor that you all definitely know me to be. That's not true. I'm actually having a great time with my life and career, and I would change one thing. But that's less about what I've done and more about society at large. The only thing that I'd change about my life is that actors at the local level and smaller level were able to be paid more, so that more artists could do this as a full-time job, rather than needing to have day jobs and also do theater. Have fun with whatever you're doing. As I get philosophical. I bounce wildly from making very, very dumb jokes to waxing poetic about my life. Because that's just where the stream of consciousness in my brain goes to. Let's see. Yeah, we'll swap that out for payback. Let's see. X0, 46, there we did. Oh, wow. Almost hit 2 hours. And I just beat Rosalina. So... And Shroob's evolving. Yeah, I guess 2 hours beating Rosalina, that's a good place to cap off the stream for today. So I don't need to do that much. Yeah, why not? I don't know. Shroob is now Shrooboid, which is Shrooboid, huh? Gyro Ball. I like keeping Gastro Acid. Yeah, I think I'll swap. No, I'll just keep the moveset the same. That's fine. Yes, I've got the 7th Power Star, and I guess with the 7th Power Star, I'm gonna remember to save. So I don't have to do this again. Yeah. Thank you, Rosalina. Great. Alright, I'll heal up my team. And we'll warp to the Molten World. Maybe tomorrow. I don't know. Yeah, probably. Alright, I'll catch y'all next time that I decide to stream, which might be tomorrow or the next day. It won't be Friday, because Friday's the opening night for the show. But yeah, I'll catch you next time, doing whatever.